Hello everybody, welcome to Coding 101. In this episode of Coding 101, we are going to be doing a square pattern using asterisks. Asterisks, that's a bit of a tongue twister. So we're going to create like a square using these asterisks, like the square, like the one I just printed below. But let's just get rid of that one so that we can just focus on the one that we're going to create. And so we're going to do this by using, you guessed it, for loops. And so we're just going to create we're going to use actually two for loops this time, unlike the other times where we just used one for loop. We're going to be using two for loops, and this is our first for loop, and then we're going to create another one inside this one. We're going to initialize j. J is less than num, j plus plus. This is our second for loop, and so we create, and then here we print our asterisk. So we need to make sure that we print an even number of asterisks on both sides, and so this is how we do it using these for loops. There we go. We print our, there we go. And then over here we move on to the second line of our program, of our function. Just get rid of that. Then move to the second line of our statement, and we just say print ln. This will just skip a line for us, and that's what we need to happen. So through that, I believe that we're done. This is our function of creating a square pattern, but this is not complete. Okay, this is not complete, and I'm going to show you why it's not complete. So this is basically gonna print like an even number of asterisks on both sides, the top side, the bottom side, the other side, the other two sides. It's gonna print evenly. When you look at it, it looks complete, but once we print it, you're gonna see that it's not complete. So we're just gonna test it over here by putting 5 over there, and let's see what's the output. And so this is the output, and as you can see for yourself, there's like an even number of asterisks. You have like 5 on this side, 5 on this side, 5 on this side, and 5 on this side. It looks fine, but then that on its own does not look like a square. It doesn't look like a square, it looks like a rectangle rather. So we need to fix that part. We need to make sure that this space that we see over here is also at the top. We need to make sure we insert this space to make this shape look more like a square. And how we're going to do that, we're going to like come over here and insert like a single space, and that's how we solve the problem. And so we like run this again, and there you have your square, and that's perfect. Let's try like maybe other numbers. Let's say like maybe 10. Okay, let's just increase this, because I'm assuming that this is just gonna be like a huge square. So we're just gonna like, we need to move that console to the top, and there you have it. It's a square and it's absolutely perfect. Okay, so you can try with other numbers as well. You can try with other large numbers, but that would need you to move this console screen to like the top to see it more clearly. So this is how you do it in Java. Now let's see how you do it in Python. Okay, put 5 over there, and there you go. Test it again by putting a bigger number, let's say 10. Square pattern. We're going to give like the user a benefit of the doubt, that they understand that the only numbers that are supposed to be put in here are only positive numbers, and not create. So we're going to give them a benefit of the doubt and not like create like an error message or something like that, you know. And there you go. So this is how you do it in Python, and this is how you do it in Java. Pretty much the same thing, except for some small differences there and there. But you get the point, you get the gist of it. So make sure that you leave a comment on the comment section if there's anything that you don't understand. I will be happy to explain this question to you fully. If there's any other patterns that you would like me to do, I would be happy to do those ones as well. So make sure you subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you next time on Coding 101.